I just picked up some new welding gauze, and last video I asked you if I should do more customer projects on the channel, because I don't always have time for my own projects and I have two customer cars in. And on this car, this is a BMW E46 and it has the common subframe issues. And if you're not familiar with the common problems, well, that's one and that's two. The thing with E46s, and I believe also E36s, is that the rear subframe, or actually the mounting plates for the rear subframe, they will just tear up and you need to weld them. And thankfully there are also some reinforcement kits. So we're going to take off the entire differential, rear subframe, everything in the rear, clean everything up, repair it, and then install some reinforcement plates on the bottom, and I believe also two on the top. It's actually quite a lot of work to get this differential out, because first I want to take differential out, then I'm going to take off the lower control arm and the up control arm, and then I can probably drop the subframe. And I'm hoping you guys are liking it so far, because when working on customer cars there's so much time involved which isn't really interesting to watch. So now I'm going to try to music and fast forwarding until I'm at the actual thing that I need to do. Now that the rear subframe is off, it's time to examine everything, and I already cleaned it up a bit and it's even worse than I expected. It's almost falling off. I can literally push it up and down with one finger. It's completely shot. So what we need to do first, we need to smack it in place. Then when it's in place, weld it. First repair the body and then put the reinforcement plates above it and weld those. This here is one of the reinforcement plates, and the reinforcement plate will go over here like this. And yeah, as you can see, you can push this in. So first I'm going to smack it with a hammer and make sure that everything is like it was from factory, and then weld this thing on there. This is the second day I'm working on the car, and I went to the store today to get myself, this makes swapping out clutches and those things super easy, but also on this car the fuel tank. So that's why I bought the thing. Worked like a charm. Now that the fuel tank is outside, so no flammable fumes near any of the welds. So this is the plate we're going to weld on once everything is repaired. But now let's take it off. I've already made sure that it's almost flat, as you can see. So I smacked it with a hammer quite a lot to get this thing a bit flat. But yeah, there's a crack here, there's a crack here, here in the entire thing. There's also a crack here, one here. But we're going to fix it. So first I'm going to repair everything, all of the old cracks. And like I did last time, drill holes at the end of the cracks, that way they won't go any further. And then we can finally weld this thing, make it a bit more flat, and then weld the reinforcement on there. As you can see, this material is completely unprotected, so I'm going to put some rust protection over it and then move on to this side here. Both back sides are done. Now I'm working on the two in the front, so these two here at the same time. That's maybe something I should have done right from the start, because then you can switch between those 4 points. Every piece has enough time to cool down, or enough it isn't getting as warm as working the entire time on one piece. Now I'm using the compressor with an air gun to cool everything down the entire time, but this works like a charm. So welding both of them, then cooling them both down, and then welding them again. Almost done. Everything is back on the E46. On the older models on top you can also weld it to reinforce it. On the newer models it isn't necessary, so it's an optional thing to do. Underneath everything is welded around and fixed up, as you guys have seen. There are also two little spacers. You don't need to weld them, but you do need to install them, otherwise some components might crack. But now I've bolted everything down, I'm going to take it for a test spin, and I hope you guys liked this first video of me doing a customer project, because you asked if I could film more. Well, this is the way to film more videos for you guys. I see you guys in the next one. Bye.